Team has surrounded a home in Kenosha. Good afternoon, I'm Samara Sotis.
And I'm Vince Petrano. Police crews have been staked out in front of this house in Kenosha since early this morning. SWAT
teams are also on the scene. Michelle Fiore has a live report from Kenosha. Michelle.
Vince and Samara, it's an ongoing situation still 7.5 hours after police were called to the scene. Take a look behind me now. We've got a squad car positioned to block vehicular traffic from getting down 57th Street. And police, you can see, have put up yellow crime tape to keep foot traffic back as well. It's all because there is a man holed up in his home, believed to be inside with a gun. Kenosha Police got a 911 call just after 5 a.m. from someone who heard shots fired on this street. Neighbors tell us they're not being allowed to leave. They're being kept indoors in their homes. One guy we spoke with on the phone said he was about to leave for work around 6 a.m. and police rushed him back inside. And we are remaining on the scene out here now, just waiting for Kenosha Police to update us on what's happening at this scene. Reporting live, Michelle Fiore, today's TMJ4.
All right, thanks, Michelle. And this standoff is also creating trouble for people who live in the neighborhood, as you heard Michelle said.
Yeah, Matt Campbell is stuck inside his home as a result, and Matt's good enough to join us here on the phone right now. Matt, my first question for you is, I guess, how are you feeling? Are you feeling relieved that police have this thing locked down, or are you getting frustrated that you can't get out of the house?
I'm kind of frustrated I can't get out of the house. I was supposed to be at work at 6 o'clock this morning, and I haven't been able to leave.
Matt, what are you seeing exactly? Because you have a pretty good perspective being locked into this whole standoff situation.
I'm pretty much standing pretty kitty corner. I can see the front porch of the house that they're in front of, and I can see the truck that they showed up, their big, like, armor truck that they came, and they've been running up and down the street. Like, looks like the SWAT team with assault rifles going up and down the street, and I mean, they haven't let anybody out of the house. Every time we try to open the front door and step on the front porch, they make us come back in and close the door.
Kind of like a war zone out there, it sounds like. What are you hearing from police as far as how long you need to stay inside your home?
Nobody said anything. Nobody told us anything. We tried to leave. There's been several kids that I know on the block that tried to go to school, and they made them all go home.
Matt, what would you like to see happen right now? What's the plan of action that you, as a citizen, wrapped up in this, would like to see?
I'd like to just see it over with, so I can get on and go get my paycheck and do the things I need to get done today. And this is just a waste of everybody's time.
You know the people across the street, Matt?
I've met the guy once. I've talked to the guy once. I was working on a car that was broke down in front of his house, and he came out and talked to me once. He seemed like a pretty all right guy. I mean, I've seen they've had domestic problems over there in the past, but other than that, I've never seen any problems from the guy.
And Matt, did you hear those gunshots that we had reported earlier that set off the standoff to begin with? Had you heard any kind of activity before all this police activity?
No, I woke up at 5. My alarm went off to work at 5, and, I walked out the door at 6 to go get in my truck, and that's when I didn't even see the police out there, because where they were at, they were in a really dark spot, and they brought me back in the house, and I turned my porch light on. They came up on my porch and unscrewed the light and shut off the light on my porch. So,
all right, well, Matt, we appreciate you standing by. Standoffs certainly can last a long time, and the police do it to secure you and make sure that you and your neighborhood is safe. So hang in there.
Certainly can understand his frustration. Matt, appreciate you checking in with us today.